We will spend the next 24 hours in a retro yellow school bus converted into a hotel with a bedroom, living room, bathroom, dining room, and kitchen, parked just under 200 feet from a breathtaking Dominican beach.
This is so cool. Let me show you around. Let's start our tour at the back of the bus. It comes with a California king-size bed, lots of pillows, and plenty of windows so you can spy on your neighbors. Oh, is that Maria's new boyfriend? He must have a lot of money. This is the closet. It's pretty basic, but we weren't expecting one so great. As you can imagine, the bathroom is quite small. There is a sink with running water, a shower, a very small one, and also a toilet with running water. It used to be a chemical toilet, but now it has running water and a much appreciated window. There is a coffee station with a French press. We're not sure if we're going to use it, but it's nice to have it. Also, below the coffee station, there's some storage for your luggage. This sofa is bigger than the one I have in my house. It's very comfortable, it has a lot of pillows, and also we are going to watch a movie tonight using that projector, and we're so excited. I would have killed for a kitchen like this when I was living in my studio apartment back in college. And you will say, oh my god, that apartment must have been very crappy. It wasn't crappy, let me tell you, it was cheap. Now back to the kitchen. Lots of counter space, a big sink with running water, and a very expensive looking stove. There's also lots of kitchenware so you can cook whatever you want, and a fridge. And last but not least, a dining area where we'll have lunch in a few minutes. A cool touch is that they kept the driver's seat and the steering wheel.
We love discovering new places to stay and have been seeking out weird and unique accommodations. When we came across this converted school bus on Airbnb, we immediately hit the reserve button. To get here, we drove for just under 3 hours through one of the most beautiful roads in the Dominican Republic. Now, let's see how it is to live inside a school bus for 24 hours, starting with lunch.
We brought our own food from our home in Santo Domingo, and today's lunch is black beans with sausages and salad. This smells delicious. I brought a lot of utensils from home, but honestly I didn't have to because the kitchen is very well equipped. Oh my god, this smells so good. I'm so hungry.
The bus is called La Guagua Gitana or the Gypsy Bus, and we booked it through Airbnb for $74 for one night. It is located in Las Terrenas, a popular tourist town on the northern coast of the Dominican Republic, and it is the only hotel of its kind in the country. This bus is around 45 feet long and 9 feet wide and used to have a capacity of 90 passengers. Today, it only accommodates 2. It's 85 degrees Fahrenheit or 29 Celsius today, so our first stop will be the beach. I don't know about you guys, but whenever the ocean hits my body, I get super snacky. Luckily, we came prepared. Since we're staying in a school bus, we brought lunch boxes. Juice box, banana, and of course, a cookie. Back at the bus, since we knew the bathroom shower was small, we washed off the salt water on the outside shower, which, for some reason, wanted to escape. To complete the job, we used the shower inside. I told you it was small. We found the bus to be surprisingly cozy so far and can see how van life, or bus life in this case, appeals to so many people. We'll make dinner in a few minutes, but first we will engage in a little friendly competition as we like to do on our trips. Since we're staying in a school bus, we'll take a second grade test and whoever scores the lowest loses. The loser will have to do 100 push-ups in tomorrow's PT class. That was way harder than I expected. Seeing a timer on top of the test, I wasn't expecting that, and that completely threw me off. Now we'll prepare dinner, and afterwards we'll turn on the onboard projector and watch a movie that fits our school-themed night.
Tonight's menu is Mexican quesadillas.
So Johnson just finished dinner and he plated 2 quesadillas and asked me to choose one. Guess which one I chose? This one? Or this one? After dinner, we set up the projector and settled in to rewatch the movie Superbad.
A piece of meat. You two are funny. Take it.
Good morning. We honestly didn't want to wake up so early, but we promised you a Caribbean sunrise. So here we are. I think we miscalculated exactly where the sun would come up, so let me move the camera. I think it's this way. While we wait for breakfast, which is in about half an hour, we are doing a bit of a morning walk on the beach. Let me tell you a bit about last night. The bed was really comfortable. I was a little afraid that the AC wasn't going to cool in the room area because it's all the way in the front of the bus, but it did cool the whole bus the entire night. We were actually cold last night, so that was great. And even though we're in a touristy town in Las Terrenas and we're not that far from home, we have really felt disconnected on this trip, which has been really, really peaceful. Breakfast was included in the fare, which makes the school bus hotel a steal for just $74, which shows the fried eggs and omelette with toast, the fruit platter, and coffee. We loved the beach view and the sound of crashing waves. Since there's no better time to do 100 push-ups than right after eating, let's find out who scored the lowest on the test. There were 8 questions on last night's test for a total possible score of 800, and we scored... It was a tie, but since John wrote down his score as 2 and I as 200...
If watching us stay in a school bus brought back nice memories from your childhood, then watch this video next of when we stay in a treehouse hotel.